Give the bottle a good shake to activate the formula and mix the colour around properly. Light coloured skretting type pellets work best for dyeing. Get yourself a tub with a lid on. Apply a couple of good squirts to the pellets. It's extremely concentrated, so you don't need much. Fix the lid on tight and give the lot a good shake up to spread the dye around. If you want a more vivid colour, you can always add a bit more dye and repeat the process. SENSATE fish accelerant bait dye doesn't biodegrade dry pellets, so they'll last ages once they're coloured. There are two ways of preparing micropellets for method, hybrid and pellet feeders: the night before and on the bank. Now you can add dye to dry micropellets beforehand and let them take on the dye, but you will need more dye to do so than when you do it diluted with water. We'd always recommend doing them the night before. First, add a few generous squirts of bait dye to the pellets. You can add your dye to the pellets before or after you add water, it doesn't really matter. Now if you want to be accurate with this, a good measurement is a dessert spoonful of dye to a pint of micros. Add the water. You want about 2/3 to 3/4 of a pint of water to a pint of pellets. Give the lot a good shake up. Keep revisiting the pellets to shake them up again several times. Now put them in the fridge overnight. Come morning, the pellets will have fully expanded, absorbing all the water and the bait dye with all the attractors of SENSATE fish accelerant. Now if you don't have much time and you need to do your pellets on the bank just before the session, add a bit more water, this time just about enough to cover the pellets themselves. This time we've added the dye to the water itself. Again, a great measurement is a dessert spoonful of dye to a pint of micros. Give the lot a good shake up again. Leave them for 2 minutes, shaking up a couple more times and giving them a good mix round. Drain off the excess water. Give them a good mix up again and leave them for about 30 minutes and then they'll be good to go, perfect for moulding around a feeder. You can get a couple of different containers to do 3 or 4 colours at once. Mix them all together once done and you've got a multicoloured, highly powerful fish catcher full of SENSATE.